Okay, let's make sure we're live and we are fully good here. Alright, looks good. Do we have my voice? We do indeed. Alright, so hello, people of the internet. It is... Excuse me. It is I, Soulrack Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where today we are going to be doing some interludes and the like, just because they are on half AP and we got a new batch of them. For that, though, there is some news stuff to go over. So, let's begin. First bit of news is the Interlude Summoning Campaign, pretty much just Shuten, Adelante, Red Hair, and Avasbron on right up there. All of which I possess, so not really that useful for me. Next is the Interlude Campaign itself for some various servants. First is going to be Kama, who has a St. Quartz Interlude. Then Shuten gets a skill rank up. Suzuka gets a skill rank up. Adelante Alter gets a skill rank up. Red Hair gets a Quartz. And Avasbron gets an NP rank up here. I'll probably be doing at least Kamas. I may be Shuten's, I'm not sure beyond those today. Depends how long they will take. And then there is the new news here. The summoning campaign for the Land of Shadows Battleground Blitz, a cat, a bunny, and a Holy Grail War. So this is going to have a Shisho on rate up, Saber Diarmund, Fium, and Tamakat on rate up as well. On a rotation it looks like. And then we get some limited time craft essences here. Will they show them now? They will indeed. So first is Crimson Teacher's Pointer. Quick effectiveness by 10, quick crit strength by 15, and starting NP for 40%. That is not that bad. That is kind of tempting to go for, but I don't really have the quartz to burn. Next is Hell's Kitchen. Also, I don't know who that is off the very top of my head. Hell's Kitchen looks to have at least Benny, Osaka Beheme, Kyo, and I can't tell who else that is up there. They're just too blurry and it's too zoomed out to really see. Tama. It's probably Tama. Arts by 8, NP strength by 10, crit strength by 10. And finally, Class Under the Blue Sky. 1 crit star for each turn, arts by 3. This one looks to feature Nursery, Jack, looks like Bunyan is tucked in the corner there, Avasbron, and Chiron. In addition to that, Shisho gets the Piercing Bunny costume outfit here. It's a nice looking outfit, I guess. Not particularly attached to her either way, but still, she's got an event, so that's what counts. Excuse me. Next is the notice for the event proper. As humanity's final hope, Master is thrown into harsh battles almost daily. One such day, Skaha, a heroic spear from the Age of Gods, forcefully reshifts Master to a place that resembles the Land of Shadows she rules. What you lack is experience fighting against enemy masters. In short, experience in Holy Grail Wars. She was right. While Master may have overcome many hardships, they certainly do not have much experience fighting other masters. Most of their missions so far have focused on traveling and investigating points of interest. Starting now, you will think with your servant, fight with your servant, and claim victory with your servant. This mock Holy Grail War shall be known as the Grail Front. Yes, finally, the Grail Front event. Her instruction is so harsh, even famous heroes flee her lessons with their tails between their legs. Using her Crimson Spear as a teacher's pointer, what kind of special lessons does Skaha have in store for Master? So, this is going to be unlock. Press the main quest to unlock the Grail Front. In addition, playing free quests to earn event items in exchange for rewards, you can also learn through the prize roulette. Yes, this is a lotto event. Woo! You need to have cleared Fuyuki, and this is a new type of event. I'm not really sure how it plays out. I just know it's a new type of event, so I'm looking forward to that. So battle in a special tournament in the Land of Shadows. Master the Art of War under Skaha's instruction and match against servants directed by a master. Clearing the main quest gets the free quest and Grail fronts. Gather items. So dog tags gets you the roulette wheel, which looks like it has a Mashu CE. Very nice. And then the various coins also get rewards. Exchange the Demon Boar plushie to get special prizes, a la command codes and the like. Get a tier of the Holy Grail when you win a Grail Front. New Grail Front will be unlocked daily. Emerge victorious in the Grail Fronts and collect all the tiers to get a Holy Grail. Got it. Okay. So that's what it means by tier of the Holy Grail. Got it. So this is a way to get a Grail. That's how you get the Grail of the event, rather. The free quests available in this event will change according to the following schedule. So it looks like it is on a... Okay, so it's like the Nerofest and the stuff with the easier events in the beginning and then the harder harder events later on. Command your servants and win all 7 Grail Fronts. There is 7 of them, we know at least that. We unlocked each day during the event, and the Grail Front masters and servants divided into enemies and allies will battle multiple times on an expanding battlefield. Win a Grail Front to get a tier, exchange 7 for the Holy Grail. What is this battle map? Choose your servants in Prepare Front. Choose a servant and craft since you want to send into battle. To begin front once you're ready. Move across spaces towards your enemy. Attack the enemy from neighboring spaces. Aim for victory through... Okay, this is going to be a strategy game now. Interesting. Very, very interesting. The Grail Front event is going to be fun. Hey, Forever. Welcome to the stream. Hubby Things. A Switch Light and Shield. Nice. Congrats. Pokemon Sword and Shield is pretty good. They be pretty good, and, you know, Scarlet and Violet is coming out soon. It's like less than 3 months away, I want to say. Something like that. I've stopped watching and reading a lot of the leaks and stuff because I don't want to be spoiled any more than I already am. But it is looking like Scarlet and Violet is airing up to be a very good one, following on the success of Sword and Shield and Legends Arceus. I like how they've been, ever since Sword and Shield, they've sort of been evolving the way the game has been developing. The Pokemon games, at least. So it is the first 2 Grail Fronts will be released on the 22nd, and then is a daily up to the 27th. So the 27th is next week, Saturday. You only get rewards for the first clear. When challenging, you cannot access anything other than the Grail War, such as Enhance, Summon, and other menus. Okay, so... interesting. So if you start a Grail Front, you can't... That's kind of... So in other words, I can't end a stream next week in the middle of a Grail Front. I have to go all the way through. Okay. You're getting Scarlet. Gonna be Violet for me. Mainly because I think purple is the superior color of the two. Even though I went to a high school where red was the predominant color. I just like purple better. Did this not change into Fate? Oh, gosh. No wonder I'm in the wrong category. Fate Grand Order. There we go. That's the proper category. I was still in the Minecraft category. That was a mistake. So, this is how the thing will work. Set up your Grail Front members. First thing you'll do is choose your Mystic Code and the servants. Each Grail Front has a predetermined total cost, cannot exceed total cost. So that is not anything special. Begin at the bottom right to begin. So tap a space with the class icon displayed to choose the servant you want to play. Okay. So, interesting. Purple is favorite color, but like, you know, a lot of people, myself included, I do prefer the Scarlet Professor as well, but you know, something that really solidified my choice in going to Violet, by the way, was the most recent proper trailer for the games as well, which showed how you use the legendary Pokemon. And let me just say, I don't like that the fact that the Scarlet Legendary has wheels but does not use them. It's like, seriously. That's kind of just, that's a little bit silly for me. Plus, futuristic looking is kind of cooler in my opinion. Okay, so it's not your standard setup, so it's one, okay. So this is where ally servants and you, their master, can enter the battle. As long as you place at least one servant, you can begin without filling any sortie spaces. Tap to begin. Choose a servant sent to battle with displayed. Total cost you can have. The Mystic Code. Okay, so this is definitely more of a strat. The Grailfront will definitely be more of a strategy game. You're not going to have support servants, so... That's going to make this challenging. Player turn, perform actions, and then the enemy turn. Set number of moves is granted at the beginning of each player. An enemy doing the master or servants attacking will expend moves. Alternate turns defeat the enemy master or defeat all the servants to win the Grailfront. Okay. So we can move both the master and the servants. Both can perform basically expanding actions. Servants can attack both servants and masters. Remain on the map even if their HP is reduced to 0 as long as they have breakpoints. See below. The Grailfront is lost when all servants are defeated. Can only attack other masters. Cannot directly damage. Can use master support skills. Endurance instead of HP. Grailfront is lost when endurance reaches 0. Breakpoints, which are expended with their HP reaches 0. Will retreat from the battle, but upon returning will expend... A breakpoint will be expended to fully restore the HP. Okay, so breakpoints are essentially break bars. Okay, interesting. Endurance in place of HP or breakpoints when one side attacks the enemy master. The endurance is reduced by 1. Check the remaining moves, servant status on the map. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a strategy game. This will definitely be more of a strategy game than standard Fate, which I look forward to very, very much so. Oh yeah, I already saw that code there. There's also a code for Pokemon Go as well. I think it's like a special hat or something. Yeah, I've seen it. Vicente, the victory Pokemon. Very appropriate, mind you. Very, very appropriate. Okay, switching expends an action, and switching costs 10 moves. That's gonna be annoying. Some spaces contain bonuses. Okay. I'm betting enemies can get those advantages. Can spend 10 moves to attack an enemy servant with space next to them upon which battle begin. The number of turns equal to the number... Use and select command cards as you would normal. Both enemies and allies have the turn in battle. Since the side that began the battle goes first, you may want your allies attack as often as possible. You cannot retreat, so... Okay. Okay, this... I'm understanding. Okay. Ooh. 2v2 battle. Okay. Okay, so you can have supports in this. It doesn't seem like it would be very useful to have supports. But it is possible to have supports. Okay. You can use each servant's skills. Master skills can be used even if the master is in a face bar away. Skill cooldowns or turns remaining for satisfied granted by corruptions will be carried over when the battle ends. So in other words, you don't want to use a CE that has a short amount of turns per use. You want a consistent effect. Crit stars do carry over, that's good. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then it's just the prize stuff, so yeah. Nothing super worrisome about this. All servants will gain an attack bonus within free quests. The bonus is stronger for low rarity servants. That's funny. And then the various CEs. Our Hearts Raised Up High has Mashu being trained by Leonidas. Very nice. Guts for 1 time, Buster by 8. Okay. The command codes. Everyone's Girl, Da Vinci is NP strength by 8 for all allies when attacking with the engraved card. That's potentially useful. 2 stars when attacking with the engraved card. Remove 1 defense debuff. Mini coup. Remove 1 crit rate up state for enemy when attacking. Increase crit strength by 5 for the card. And then this is just the various things that can be purchased. Eggs of Truth, QP. The golden gets you hearts, Lenogoose, reactor cores. Silver is gallstones, crowns, dust. Bronze is homunculi, spinal fluid, chains, and bells. And then there's Kaha's Spiriton dress. She gets a rank up quest to buff her primordial rune. Okay, not bad. And that is finally all of the news. Good gracious, that was a lot of news segments there. So now, claim the various master mission stuff. Still slowly but steadily working through those tutorials. Yay, tutorials! 50 rank quest is nice though. And then the weekly. Excuse me. And then the 18 million download campaign. 20 humans, 20 automata, 3 chaotic servants, 3 king servants, 3 human servants, servants from China in the party, limited missions, 4 limited missions, 6 limited missions, and that was it. Yep, alright, there we go. And now, this, because there's still more and more and more and more, and always more to claim. Login, 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 18 mil, login, 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 doot, 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 doot. Okay, there we go. Lots of foes, but not foe worrying. Really quickly burn those golden foes before I forget about their existence. XA. There we go. 1280 on both stats. XA is slowly but steadily working up there. Alright. And I don't have enough embers that I'm willing to pump the Dioscuri. Sorry, Dioscuri, but that is just how it is. Something I do think I can do. And actually, I want to check. It didn't occur to me, but does MASH have an append skill? I don't know why this didn't occur to me earlier, but does Mashu? She has append skills. However, you need more coins than they give you. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. 20% extra class? That's not bad. That'll be a very good append skill. But, sadly, they don't have the coins for Mashu. Which is annoying. Once more. Command card enhancements. I've got some golden foes I should be using here. Let's see. Or faux pas. Actually, I don't have any faux pas, so that can wait. Alright, so maintenance mode complete. Interludes await. So let's see. I'm not gonna use any apples here on interludes. So I need to calculate how much I am going to be doing. So 140 AP. I can definitely get Kama and Shuten's done with 60 AP, leaving me with 80 remaining. Betty puts me at 71-ish. Let's see. I have a lot of interludes I could do. Like, a lot. We'll go Shuten, or Kama, Shuten, Betty, Sigurd. And then I'll see how much I've got left over. So let's start with Kama here. In this quest, you'll form your party immediately before the battle begins. Would you like to start the quest? Yes. Interlude, love/depravity is ever by your side. True? True statement, I guess. Da Vinci, there's something I need to tell you. Oh yes, I'm well aware. This is a matter of grave importance. We can't afford not to act here. In fact, part of me wonders if we might already be too late. Now that things have reached this point, we may need to resort to drastic measures. That might not be necessary, then again, I guess you have a point. I understand if that's what needs to be done, then that's what we'll have to do. It may not go over well with everyone, but it doesn't matter. After all, this problem affects all of us. So what did you tell Master? I just contacted him a little while ago. He should be here any moment now. Oh man, what's going on? Hey guys, what's up? Hey Sol, sorry to call you here on such short notice, but there's something important we need to discuss. Oh great, I'm falling asleep. That's my talent, fall asleep on a dime. Are you okay, Master? Master. Damn it, contact the infirmary. Tell them we need a stretcher in here on the deb... Yep. Standard Master being able to fall asleep on a dime. Yeah, what am I doing at a school? Good morning. I can't believe you fell asleep in between classes. How late were you up last night, anyway? Hi, Kama. Why are you still half asleep or something? You don't forget about me, did you? Of course I recognize you, Kama. Good, you'd better. Especially since we're not just in the same class now, we're also going out. So you better not get on my bad side, got it? Okay. Kama's trying to jump up some places here on the ratings. Let's see here. Kama has multiple... She has a high attack value but very low defense. So, let's go with the first option. Of course you're my girlfriend, but you're also a servant, right? It's not working as well as it should. Is it because I'm not strong as I used to be? Oh well, at least he seems to be buying the setup, so I guess I'll do for now. Anyway, yes, Sol, that's right. I'm your girlfriend. We're madly in love. This is our homework. That's all you need to know. Okay. So this is about her trying to corrupt. That's why depravity. She's trying to corrupt. Okay, got it. Look, you can see our classmates having fun, going about their lives too. Who is the classmates? Nero. I knew it. I saw how well you did in gym class, and your talent is undeniable. It's not too late to quit the assassin team and join my team so we can triumph at nationals together. What do you say? X. I say, no way, Jose. Like I've told you before, the Saber team is my mortal enemy. Besides the assassin team, nay, the true Saber team is already on 1000% guaranteed to make it to the nationals. So when you're going home from school, please make sure you go through as many dimly lit overpasses and dangerous back alleys as possible. That sucks. I hate the next class. Maybe I'll just ditch. Ditching class, you say? I'd be down for that. Me too. Besides, that may be the only way to get our hands on those limited edition sweet potato yokan at the school store before they sell it for good. Waiver! Yes. Come on, guys, cut it out. You know how we got next class, right? I'm the class rep, so if you all ditch, I'm the one who's gonna get in trouble. Man, so many... I like how many unique sprites they're using. I really do. This is good. Bryn is knitting in silence. Okay, Bryn doesn't really fit the what's the word here? Classmate atmosphere, I guess? Caesar, maybe. I've been crunching numbers all day, and I just don't see how we're gonna stay on our budget the next semester. Jekyll has a bit of a look. Anything I can do to help you with? I'm on the student council too, after all, so I'd be happy to do it. Thank you, Secretary, but the best way you can help us is by doing your job. While I would like to take it as easy as possible, I can still handle this on my own. That a partial fault student council president assigned me this task himself. I'm pretty sure that is a reference to a future event, that or is foreshadowing. You must have been confident that I could handle it. Well, I may have gotten the better of me at the election. I'll be damned if I fall down on this job. Suzuka's expected. We're in all man, I'm like so late today. Raiko. Again, questionable, but late is hardly a word for it, Suzuka. Do you have any idea what period it is now? This is unacceptable. Not like I couldn't help it, yeah. Besides, it was all like Nagikyo's fault anyway. Again, I can see it. Aw, man, what's the world coming to? He wouldn't believe how long we had to wait in line just to get boba. So these are my classmates, huh? Yes, that's right. Some of them are your friends, and some of them aren't. It's the same kind of ordinary homeroom you'd find anywhere. A perfectly peaceful scene with nothing to worry about. And on top of that, you've got me for a girlfriend. Aren't you happy? Of course you are. Now then, what do you say we go somewhere private and have some real fun? Let's see, it looks like your heart's deepest desires are sharing a single bottle of soda and listening to music together on a pair of shared earbuds. Honestly, that would be nice. Really, you're that vanilla and platonic? I think that's actually more embarrassing than what I expected. Are you sure you don't want to go behind the school or sneak off to the PE storeroom? It's okay, you don't need to hold back. Just tell me what you really want to do and I'll make it happen. Oh man, come on. So here's an idea. What if we change what we call each other? We are a couple after all, so we definitely need pet names. Excuse me, silly observation, but I noticed you didn't make him your senpai. Thanks, you scared me. Anyway, keep out of this, Ryder. I only cast you as a classmate for a reason. Sure, I thought of incorporating that side of age difference in a scenario at first, but something about calling him that by default just doesn't sit quite right with me. So she acknowledges that Mashu is my only kohai. Or I guess it didn't sit right with this body. Whatever. Oh, the Sakura part, I guess. So I decided to go with the classic classmate trope. You see, I don't really get it, but I got it. So, Ryder, at the very least, she might have some awareness of what's going on. Also interesting, interesting outfit there, Ryder. So won't you be happy even in this form? Now that you've come this far, I think it's much better than crying all the time. Ryder has some sort of awareness. This is not how I thought things would go. Maybe because I'm repurposing existing data. Well, as long as I can keep Master under my thumb, I should still be able to keep overall scenario going. Yeah, definitely a little worried. I can't think of any reason a Greek anti-hero would care about a divinity like me. Then again, I can't deny I feel a tiny connection with her, too. Maybe it's because her pantheon has its own god of love. Eros, I think? Yeah, that's probably all it is. Anyway, I think that's enough break time for now. Next up... Awfully rowdy in here. You kids must be the new crop of first years. Elma Lloyd the First. Much better. All rise, bow, be seated. Consider yourselves lucky that you commoners get to enjoy my sophisticated curriculum, and be sure to make the most of it. I like that. Okay, them using his right also is pretty nice. It's got so much fun. By the way, my seat is right next to yours, so let's be sure we both have lots of fun, just like any happy couple would. Oh, comma. And so, given that nobles oblige is considered a moral obligation rather than a legal one. Oh gosh. Honestly, go with the first one because that is definitely more me. Much more so than passing a note. Okay, I know I'm your girlfriend, and I know we're sitting next to each other, but can't you go more than a few seconds between looking at me? Well, I guess it's fine. Wait. Now that we've enjoyed pretending to be a couple during class, let's move on to the next phase. Oh. You there, what do you think you're doing flirting during my class? Not that I don't understand how you feel. Mind you, my fiancé and I have our own share of... What the... Terrorist? Okay. Random. Evil terrorists that we've showed up out of nowhere, taking complete control of the school. You're all our hostages now, don't move or we'll kill you. Yeah, that escalated quickly. So what are you gonna do now? I don't think you have much of a choice. If you don't step up, all your classmates could end up dead. So maybe now's the time to stop pretending to be an ordinary high school student and unleash your true power. What true power? Oh my gosh, don't tell me you forgot. You're an elite super spy with skills. What is Kama's scenario making? Oh, this is gloriously funny. My cover's just been blown. Yes, try to keep up, will you? This is enough of a pain as it is. As for me, I'm not just your girlfriend, I'm also your partner in the agency, the only one who knows your identity. Oh man, this scenario is... it's something. Explaining one appetite spot, and you see me so get on top of this, okay? Yes, that's right. Enjoy all that sweet catharsis you've been craving. You're free to enjoy things you love as much as you want, just at least while you're here. Oh man, this is fun. I like this scenario. This is pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and take some bond. Yep, Kama has to be in the front lines. No surprise there. Is Kama really only bond 5? Kama there. And you know what, just to keep with the scenario, just, you know, scenario is important. We'll go ahead and do second ascension on everything, just to keep up with the scenario. I'm a dedicated role player, after all. Scotty can get all the gods left CE. Kama can take Golden Sumo. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and bring along... we'll bring along our classmates. Let's bring along Waver. Waver is the class rep, so he would definitely be here. And we'll go ahead and throw his CE on as well. Castori is not technically here, but XA is here. And then one more. Do I have any other supports? No, but I could throw Ryder, just for the sake of it. Ryder, Medusa is higher than Bond 3, apparently. Didn't realize that. There you are. And then I have just enough left over points to throw a bond booster. We'll go lunchtime, and there we go. Let's do this. I'm really interested in seeing what exactly Kama is expecting to get out of all this. Partner's proper heroine. Increase a trigger each turn, cooldown reduced. Increase charge for yourself by 1 turn, and an NP gain boost. Okay, Kama. Okay. Clearly trying to be the true heroine indeed. Let's go ahead and do waiver boosting first. Scotty isn't here, but you know, she's here as she's a classmate. Sure, Scotty is the assistant teacher. Why not? That's the first time I think that's the first time I've seen the NP at this one. Why did you have to be here? At this rank, or this ascension, I think this is the first time. That didn't give me any charge. Oh, it is a skill cooldown thing. Oh gosh, I just realized that there's more than one. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to how many enemies there were. And then do that. Take down you, and then do this chain just in case I don't actually take you down. And I don't actually take you down. At least not the initial blow, but I do on the subsequents. Damn it, even more defense down. Oh, it's a cooldown reduction. Okay. That's fine. go like do. Rinsing these fools. What would have been better is if there was also some sort of passive that made her always have a card available to use. I feel like that would have been very on theme as well. That would have been very much on theme as well. Okay. Should have victory here. With the amount of defense downs going. We'll throw that. And a campfire as well. Doot, doot, doot. Hopefully this is enough. Oh yeah, definitely enough. 4 turned it. Not bad, I think. Slash hope. That wasn't that bad. Honestly, it was kind of fun. Lots of mystic spinal fluids. Okay. Today I disarmed terrorists, met a mysterious transfer student, and faced off against the secret student council. It's been a long day, but now at last the final bell's rung and school's out. I'm sorry. Secret student who was the mysterious? I want to see these other bits of the scenario. That was a lot of fun. I want to get the rest of the scenario as well. Let's see, I'm glad to hear that. It makes me even happier to be your girlfriend. Anyway, this is your normal student life, huh? School buildings, couples, friends, teachers. This stuff is all pretty new to me, actually. What is the best one to say here? So it's not like this is your first time having a friend or a lover. You've had friends or lovers before, right? I think the second one. That's true. I don't know if you know this about me, but I used to be married to Rati, the goddess of lust, love, and passion. I also had a friend, Vasanta, the season of spring. Well, as a servant, I know they existed, but I don't actually remember them that much. Servants are just shadows inscribed in human history, after all. You do at least know that, right? So the version of any heroic spirit that appears before people is just one aspect of the real thing. All the more so for someone with many sides, like me. So no, I don't really know Rati or Vasanta at all. I don't have any idea how the original god of love may have loved them, or how they may have loved her in return. Wait, why am I even talking about this? There's no point in it. Then again, I guess it's just like me to go on about something unimportant. Maybe the excitement of this new situation is getting to me. I had no idea modern high schools were so full of love, festering love, ugly love, dirty love, clean love. I guess they appeal to me more than I realized. I think I like it here. Maybe this could even be a great place to build a temple to myself. Just kidding. Anyway, I'm starting to get bored with it now, so why don't we switch things up again? Wait till you see what I've got in store next. Oh boy. So Kama's trying to seduce us with various scenarios of life. Interesting. Maybe. Well, we'll see what the second one is, I guess. Amusement park. Oniland! We're back to Oniland. Woo! With child Kama. Of course, it's an amusement park. It was so silly, Daddy. Oh gosh, that... It's too bad Mommy couldn't come with us, but you still brought me here just like you promised. You're always so tired from work, so I would have understood if you wanted to stay home and relax, but you brought me here anyway. Thanks. Love you so much. Or my daughter... Dang it, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. I need to see what I missed. I skip-clicked. Okay, can I abandon real quick? Yes. So return. There we go, because I accidentally pressed an option. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay, hold the button. Hold down the screen. Just skip through the dialogue I've already seen. Okay, let's humor her. It's like 2 peas in a pod. Now come on, Daddy, or I'll go on without you. Can't have you getting lost, yeah. Don't be aggressive. No saying stay where I can see you. Just can't have you getting lost, okay? So many rides here. Which one should we go on first? Well, howdy there. I'm so glad you like our rides. They really are to die for, aren't they? On behalf of super wonderful, happy, joy-filled Dreamland, I thank you from the bottom of my clowny heart. Here, have a present. Don't worry, it's just an everyday, ordinary, completely ordinary balloon. Boy, balloon. Thanks, Mr. Clown. Yeah, it's definitely not the kind of clown you'd want to leave alone with your kid. I promise you there's nothing to worry about. We clowns are supposed to be shady looking after all. I certainly didn't do anything to that balloon that would cause it to tick, so any ticking you hear must be coming from somewhere else. Right. Oh, don't worry about it, Daddy. It's just a little foreshadowing. Anyway, I hope you both have the time of your life here at a super great something or other Dreamland. Well, this is my only scene. I'm so sad. So some servants are definitely in on this for some reason. Like, I don't think most of the servants that were our classmates were in on this, but Medusa seemed to at least have some awareness, and Mephi here clearly is on this, but Mephi likes mischief, so that's not too surprising. It must be hard to be a clown when everyone's so scared of you. He ought to reconsider his career choice, maybe something like going around and spreading love. Especially since there are no guarantee other people will appreciate you for it. Anyway, I can't decide where we should go next, so I want you to choose, Daddy. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a merry-go-round. Weeboo, not a horse, but I suppose I can fill in for the merry-go-round horse. Go ahead and hop on, young lady. Unnecessarily cool voice. Yay. You watching me? It's faster than it looks. This is fun. Make sure you hold on so you don't fall. I will. Aww. Oh, this interlude is great. This is good. It's nice seeing her having fun like a regular kid. Yeah. Hot dogs here are yummy, Daddy. Ketchup on cheek. Hey, don't just wipe my face without asking. I'm not a kid, you know. I mean, but I'll always be your little girl, of course. Now, where were we? Thanks again. That hit the spot. Oh, let's go to the Ferris wheel next. Very Halloween themed. Face and hands pressed against the window. So high up, I think I can see our house from here. Having fun, comma. Lots of fun. Thanks again for bringing me here. You're having fun too, right? That's the whole point of all this, after all. I'm having a blast. Good. Still, you want to know what I think? I think it's still missing something exciting, something to break us out of our routine. No, I'm not talking about going to the haunted house. I think we could use another incident to liven things up before the Ferris wheel reaches its bottom. I almost forgot I had another one of these ready to go. Just don't blame me for it being a little repetitive. I'm working with your desires here. Another group of evil tourists that just showed up out of nowhere. Planted bombs all around this amusement park. If anyone tries to help the park visitors escape or shuts off any other rides, we'll blow the whole thing up. Oh no, you have to do something. By sheer coincidence, you're the only veteran / world famous scientist capable of destroying these bombs in the whole park. Oh. Wait, that really means I'm actually a... Oh, did I forget to mention that I'm also a girl genius and guard supernatural ones kidnapped by an evil organization? You took single-handedly to rescue me. That means I can help you out with both those bombs and the combat. I swore I would never use these powers again, but if it means saving the amusement park, I'll do what I have to. Come on, let's go beat up the bad guys and have fun disarming those bombs. Power fantasies. I could definitely see it. I could definitely see power fantasies being a thing. We'll go with Skillex here. And I don't... Yeah, I know Kama can't be a sub-member, but she has to be in First Ascension mode. We're going on theme here, after all. And we'll just have the same squad, because it doesn't hurt. They don't even acknowledge that this is a scenario, Takama. Just play along and enjoy the wild ride. Genius Supergirl. Oh man. Kama. Do that, and then... This probably won't hit as hard, just because I don't have any attack buff a la Waver, but we'll go like this. Or so, we'll go like this. This is my first time watching her NPS Stage 1 as well. Wow. I guess I really did beeline her Final Ascension and then only use the Final Ascension, didn't I? My plan was flawless. Attack and defense down this time. How much of a cooldown reduction was that? Not what I clicked. The turn? That's not bad. Okay, do that. We have a little bit of a boost of damage here, so go like this. I was hoping for a crit, but this is fine. Good damage. Oh-wah! Oh-wah! More terrorists. Like I thought, Kama has Brave Chain. Be safe and go for the weaker of the two, or three, rather. Just so I don't know what kind of damage values we're looking at, but it looks like those defense downs are doing a lot of work. Not doing any damage thanks to the defense boost we have, amongst other things. Do this for more boost to power. And then do this. This might actually be enough. I should have done the crit damage booster, but oh well. Good. Looks like I don't need the crit booster. We got it. Hey, 4 turns again. What is our reward this time? More spinal fluid? You completed the weekly master missions. Yep, more spinal fluid. I just wasn't beating down the humans enough. With terrorists defeated and the bomb safely disarmed, peace returned to the amusement park once again. You really loved the parade, didn't you? Your mouth was hanging open the whole time. Yes, I suppose so. You can tell they put a lot of time and energy into making it entertaining. I even got a sense of deep history behind the culture of entertainment that parades around like that originated from. So even if I did just recreate all this from your subconscious mind, it was still kind of new and exciting for me. But only a little bit. And for most of that probably had to do with the situation rubbing off on me. I'm a child right now, after all, and children can't help but be impressed by things like this. They just inevitably get caught up in them, so that's why. That's why. Gods don't have childhoods. That's next. Probably depends on the pantheon. I mean, did an actual child of mine exist, not just the childish form I've taken as a means of providing love? Yes, it did, though like with the companions I mentioned earlier, I only know about it. I haven't experienced it. I once transmigrated into Pradyumna, the child of Krishna and Rukmini. As Pradyumna, I was reunited with Rati, who transmigrated in the same way, and I also slew Shambhara the Asura. But that's something I really don't actually know anything about. My current self is the one Shiva burned alive, that ended up connecting to something else as a result. This infinite unending pain that burns me to ash is the main thing that makes me distinct from Pradyumna. So, what am I going on about? Did that parade secretly have some spell on it to loosen people's lips? It wouldn't surprise me, given how pretty it was. I'll have to be more careful next time. Anyway, suffice to say that this version of me isn't who I am now. That version of me isn't who I am now. No connection. Who's that guy connected to Vishnu again, by the way? Krishna? Ramnas, was it? I don't have much of an opinion on him either. I just prefer to keep my distance from him as much as possible, like anything else with ties to Shiva. Besides, it'd be a huge pain in the ass to mess up with that couple's romance. Not to mention, it'd basically be messing with Vishnu and Lakshmi's relationship too. No thanks. Anyway, now that we've seen the parade, I think we've had enough of this place, so let's move on to the next one. Hopefully, we'll finally be able to change things up all this time. Alright then, let's keep this story going. Okay, I'm very interested in seeing what Kama's total end goal of all this is. A mystery! Ooh. What's the scenario, Kama? Come on, boss, drink up. We only have one company cherry blossom viewing party a year, after all. You know, I'm really grateful to you, boss. You taught me everything I know about this job back when I joined the company. Back then, I had no idea what I was doing, and if it wasn't for you, Alright, go on. I'll be glad to pour you all the drinks you want. So, a company trip gone wrong. You and I are both picking out of this alive. Got that? I refuse to let either one of us end up in the belly of that giant anaconda. You already fed it some dynamite? Great. Don't worry. As soon as it opens its mouth, I'll make sure to light the fuse. Closer, closer now. Die, you snake. I like how they censored that. Action movie. Stereotypical, at least. Oh! And now we're in space. That's not good. I'll have to try an ultralight speed subspace multidimensional warp while maneuvering through the asteroid belt. Oh, jeez. What is Kama up to? It's an incredibly dangerous, but it's also might be our only way out. Do you trust me, partner? Sure. Thanks. Okay, hold on to that canned meat and pray we don't end up as space debris when we warp out of here. Here goes nothing. What is Kama on? I really want to know. So many different scenarios. One moment I'm riding a spaceship through asteroids, the next I'm resting my head on her lap at a campfire. It's so soft and warm it's making me sleepy. Well, did you enjoy it all? Everything we did? I had a blast. That sounds like it would be a fun time. Sorry if the scenarios got a little quick and cliche toward the end there. That's what happens when you make lots of them at once. Still, I'm not done yet. Not by a long shot. My love has no limits. I can spoil you any way you like, no matter how depraved. She's stroking my hair so gently. Feeling sleepy? That's perfectly fine. By all means, let yourself drift off. Time and space have no meaning here inside my dreamscape. I can rock you into depravity inside this cradle forever and ever. You know, this really makes it feel like I'm the parent and you're my child right now. Trust me with your life and your future, never doubting I'll love you fully and unconditionally. Letting yourself fall into a deep sleep in my lap from which you might never awaken, you're just so vulnerable right now. this won't do. There's such a thing as being too vulnerable. When I know I can do anything to you, how do you expect me to hold back? Uh-oh. You know, if I were to burn away all your worries, freeing you from your earthly desires, that would really put you at ease, wouldn't it? What the hell was that? Nobody said anything about this. Type 1 security breach detected. Requesting emergency defense activation. That damn goddess must have been secretly embedded this in Master. Oh, she really pisses me off. Can't believe she came up with an antivirus software designed to only respond when I try something like this. Fire, enemy attack! I don't know, all I know is I'm definitely not going to like whatever happens next. I swear she's like my own personal pain in the ass whether she realizes it or not. Counter to execution. Jenny, Dve, Akam, Om Namah Shivaya, return to Shiva. Parvati's about to show. Oh, no, interesting. What's going on? I'm glad to be here with you, of course, Lord Jiangyu, but we've been summoned here. But why have we been summoned here? Initiating calculations done. There's no need to be concerned, my beloved. We're not truly ourselves right now. Rather, we are more akin to illusions with a specific purpose. Who else? Sigurd and Bryn? Why, where are we? I expect our general mission remains the same no matter where we are, so I'm guessing we're about to fight. Gracious! Who else? Artemis Ryan. Here I am, we came. Ta-da! Fun fact, I voluntarily contributed this version of me for use as an antivirus program. Our darling and I go together as basically a date anyway, and besides, who wouldn't be thrilled to meet such wonderful criteria for taking part in this program? Great, now what have I got myself caught up in? Why do I have an antivirus software installed in my head? I know what, I freaking hate crap like this. This whole field is infused with my love. So that damn goddess made an attack program that would send in other servants with the same attribute. And not just any kind of servants, the kind my arrows won't have any effect on, the kind that make me sick to just look at. I know what she's talking about. Anyway, what should we do, Lord Jiangyu? The fact that we are here must mean we are expected to perform our function, thus we simply need to do our jobs. Of course, if you don't feel up to doing so, I won't force you. Not at all, Lord Jiangyu. If you really mean to ride it, if you really want to ride into battle, I'll always be at your side, no matter where you go. We're in much the same situation ourselves. In fact, I once made a vow never to pass up on a chance to look good in front of my beloved, and this certainly qualifies. Oh, Sigurd. Are you a god of love? I thought you reminded me of Aphrodite and Eros somehow. So you're basically just doing your job, getting treated like a huge nuisance for it. Then again, given what you deal with, I get the feeling you're just operating within your design specs. Oh well, what you're gonna do? Just for the record, Aphrodite isn't the only goddess that can be a huge nuisance. Anyway, since I'm here on behalf of lovey-dovey couples everywhere today, I'm feeling so fired up, I'm gonna try harder than normal. So I'm in the same group as Jiangyu and Sigurd. I was kind of hoping for just a little more freedom. Is there a problem with this situation, darling? Do you really think there's anywhere you can escape to in this world? No, I guess not. On multiple levels. So infuriating. Just when I finally got my groove back for the first time in ages. And the worst part is, this whole thing is playing just like that damn goddess planned. Well, if she thinks I'm just gonna lie down and take it, she's got another thing coming. You hear that? I'm not holding back anymore. Now give me all the magical energy you can. Hurry. Just make sure you don't hurt yourself, okay? Alright, so Final Ascension, is back. So Parvati installed an anti-beast mode software inside our noodle. Very specific, but, you know, if it works, I guess. There we go. I totally clicked the third ascension. Final form. Third ascension. Third ascension. Third ascension. Come on, game. Save my choice. Third. Final. Third. Third. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to back out, switch it manually, and come back in. It's just not letting me switch the Ascension in battle here, so... Formation... party setup... No, Spirit Origin list then. Not by acquisition, by level... Kama. Okay, now it's showing that it's... Okay, that's just weird. Yep, start the battle. We'll skip through the dialogue because we don't need to see it again. Here we go. And... There we go. Now Kama's showing properly. Alright, let's get this party started. It's a large variety of enemies. Hopefully Kama has some sort of special skills, or these enemies are weak, because otherwise, it's not going to be easy at all. Three waves. Okay. Time to tear up. Flaunt Eternal Love for defense down. So cooldown, bonus effect when defeated, gain crit stars. A 3-turn defense debuff. I probably want to focus on you here. Because, yeah. Let's go for a Brave Chain. Okay, we barely got through that, I feel. Oh, it's we gain crit stars when we defeat an enemy. Okay. That's pretty good. Foresight for an evasion, that's annoying. How long is the evasion? It's just... Yeah, it's the whole turn. Dang. We'll be fine. Oh, excuse me. Sigurd and Bryn. Who's gonna buff me with what? And what are they gonna buff themselves? Flaunt Bloody Love, an attack down. That's very annoying. Very, very annoying. Okay. Do this. And then... Yeah. And then this. Sorry about this, Bryn. Please don't kill me for killing Sigurd. Okay, she's not murdering me for killing Sigurd first. Da-da-dum. Good. And yep, figured it was just gonna be Artemis, not Orion, but Artemis. Plump love between a man and a goddess. Alright. Hello, Artemis, not Orion. Time to take this and defeat it. We'll go ahead and do the crit booster as well. Plus debuff. Don't have any of those, so blast them. There we go. That wasn't that bad, honestly. That really was not that bad. How is this going to end, is the question. Well, you all knock it off with your damn PDA already. These goddamn palpitations are starting to piss me off. And are you trying to start a fight knowing I'm the god of freaking love? Wait, of course you are. That's the whole reason you were added to this damn program in the first place. You don't have to put it like that. I really didn't mean you any harm. But you know as well as I do that this was the only way I could stop you from getting carried away, right? I don't want to upset you, I really don't, but when you made this world filled with love inside Master, sending those loving couples in was the only thing I could do to stop you. I'm sorry. I recognize that voice. You're so irritating. Alright, I get it already. I can't get up to any more naughtiness with you peering on us from on high anyway. It's okay, you win, it's been fun, but it's over now. I don't know if Soul will remember any of this after he wakes up, but just to be clear, I won't be accepting any compliments or criticism about what took place here. There, until next time. There's something I need to say first. Aww. There you are, morning sunshine. How are you feeling, Master? Pretty refreshed. Sure you do. Well, I did have to step in at the end before things went too far. Her interference up to that point wasn't bad by any means. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Master. You must be wondering what I'm doing in here. Do you understand what's going on here? I doubt it if you did. I'm pretty sure things wouldn't have turned out this way in the first place. So the first thing you need to know is you were exhausted, like full-on fatigue is exhausted. You're actually one step away from collapse. The only things keeping you conscious were your stress levels and your sheer sense of responsibility. Both mentally and physically, your fatigue had reached dangerous levels. Once you found that out, we hurried to make a program that could help you get to the rest you needed, but if possible, we were hoping you could recover naturally, since relying on machines isn't the best way to go. But just as we called you in and we're about to tell you what's up, you lost consciousness. You know why that is. Yes, so if you excuse me, there's something I need to take care of. By all means, and thank you, Soul. Crap, what do you want? Still haven't thanked you yet, so... Thank me for what? I don't want your, Alright, I guess I can hear what you have to say. So how much do you remember? Pretty much everything. Are you kidding me? Wait, you mean you knew what was happening all along? So the whole thing felt like a dream, but you knew what was happening for most of it. But then why did you play along with all that ridiculous crap? I could tell it was all in good fun from the start, so... I see, well, it's no big deal. I mean, providing love is part of my authority and all. It really doesn't matter to me what form that love takes or how people see it, you know? I'm sure not embarrassed about it, I can tell you that much. It's just, you know, I feel a little silly now that I know it's all for nothing. It's like letting your hair down when someone is out drinking and only found out later they were sober the whole time. It wasn't all for nothing. You really helped me out there, Kama. Thank you. Close to having a breakdown, right? Well, because I can't have you falling apart on me yet. You're basically my toy to do with as I please, after all. I mean, it's obviously crazy for a master like you to keep a twisted god of love who's no good for anything around you as his servant. Really, it's so messed up I don't even know what to think about it. So whatever you think about me, the best I can do is toy with you by giving you just enough love and no more. In fact, while we're on the subject, maybe you should clear things up once and for all. Tell me then, Soul, what do you think of me as a god of love? All I do is go around firing arrows of desire people to make love, uncertain and unreliable as it is, go around after all. So doesn't that basically make me a demon? The courage to take the next big step with love, or I need when I don't know what to do? Yeah, the courage to take the... I can't believe you responded so quickly and so earnestly. In fact, I think I actually need a moment to recover from the shock. You know, That whole sincere act of yours kind of reminds me of Parvati. I don't like it. Cut it out. Sorry? You know, now that I think about it, this guy's Parvati's master too, isn't he? So I guess it's no surprise he and her might be on the same wavelength sometimes. No, that's not all there is to it. I think I finally kind of get it now. It's not just the aura of goodness he exudes. He also lives in my mind rent-free kind of space like she does. I guess that explains it. Sometimes it's really hard to keep up with him, and he has a way of pissing me off. But I just can't ignore him. I always end up looking his way, thinking about him even when I don't mean to. He takes up as much space in my mind as that damn goddess does, even though he's just an ordinary human. A master, he's supposed to be no more than my plaything. But why? So I guess it's because that goddess is connected to who I am as a god. And this human is connected to who I am as a servant here at Chaldea. I wonder if he understands that means I'm going to keep watching him along with the danger I pose. I mean, what else can I do? I can't forget about him, and I can't ignore him. He's like that eternal pain that doesn't fade no matter what. You okay? You've been making some weird faces right for a while. Everything's fine, okay? If anyone here should be worried about being okay, it's you. I've had it up to here with you and your thoughtless happy-go-lucky bullshit. So if you know what's good for you, don't ever work yourself to the verge of physical breakdown again. You never know when a demon, read God, like me will be there waiting to swoop in and suck the life out of you. You thought that was a warning? Nope, I'm threatening you, you dunce. Next time there might not be a Parvati firewall inside you to keep you safe. Especially if you're so utterly exhausted you can't fend off genuinely dangerous temptations. Seriously, if you're not careful, I might just end up swallowing you whole with my boundless love. So I'd be careful if I were you. Because pain in the neck gods of love like me, we're not here to give you a nudge and encourage you to take the next big step. We're just biding our time, waiting for a chance to finally push you happy-go-lucky ass over the cliffs of depravity and keep you there forever. Karma's definitely falling. For us. For sure. And I like that interlude. That was a very nice interlude. Got to see that Kama does genuinely care for us. She genuinely does care for us, which is nice. I like that she cares. I don't think that's enough to move her up to the first tier just yet, but she's got a summer event next year, so we'll find out. Excuse me. So we're at 120 AP. Let's go Shuten next. And get her out of the way. Because that skill or whatever boost will probably be very useful. Let's see. Who are you? I don't know you. The way you're talking, I don't even recognize you. Who are you? You look like the Oni I know better than anyone, and you smirk the way she does, but you can't be her. Answer me. Who are you? Well, there's a little Oni here. I didn't know such mountain creatures were still around today. No, wait, you aren't truly an Oni, you're only the shadow of one. While I do find some things from this modern age interesting, I have no time to waste on empty shadows. Be gone. I knew I didn't know you. Don't you dare talk to me like that in her voice. You're the one who'll be gone, I'll tear you limb from limb myself. I'm gonna break off your horns, chop off your head, and feed your remains to the fish in the ocean. Silence. Silence, little Oni. You're bothering me. What is this? You're... Stay back. Stay back, stay back, stay back. Don't come any closer. Get away from me. G'day, Lord Soul. This is Murasaki. My apologies for the intrusion. I'm calling you on Chaldea line because I'm afraid we have something of an emergency on our hands. You see... something up in the library? Yes, I'm afraid so. I've detected a powerful magical energy signal. It made its way from the reception desk straight to the stacks and is currently near the bookshelves in the history section. Lady Shuten was already in the library at the time, along with Lady Baraki, after the letter came in following her. So I made an announcement on the library's public address list to warn them of the danger, but they haven't responded, and they don't seem to be making their way back to the reception desk either. So unfortunately... something is wrong. I'm sorry, my library keeps making so much trouble. We're all much better off with the library here. You're too kind, Master. I've heard what's going on, Master. Since Lady Mash is currently busy with her medical exams, allow me to protect you in her stead. Hey, Mr. Otak, welcome to the stream. How be things? Things are going pretty well for me. Just going through some interludes nice and chill. Just finished Commas, which was very amusing, and now I'm on Shuten. Off to the library! Understood. Oh, I'm looking forward to just the fully different format. It's like a strategy game, it's looking like. The whole Grailfront thing definitely looks to be more of a strategy game than anything, and I love strategy games. So it'll be fun. Hey, G6, welcome to the stream. Happy things. Lord Soul, at the moment, the magical energy signal I told you about doesn't seem to have moved. It's remaining in the stacks and doesn't seem to be heading our way. However, I'm afraid that things are still quite precarious. How so? It would be one thing if this powerful magical energy source were stable, but it has been rising and falling repeatedly at highly irregular intervals. Oh no, J6, that's not good. It's not good that you're not doing too hot. Sick, or just having a bad day. Herc is an easy win. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what exactly I'm going to be restricted and working with, because I love me some strategy. I really do. I look forward to seeing how this Grailfront thing will play out. Do you rush the master down and make it easy? Or do you fight off all the servants? It'll be fun. So I say this is very dangerous. There's no telling what could ultimately happen if it's not contained. Ideally, if things were to go south, they would remain confined to the library and its magecraft expanded space, but if things unstable source were to leave the library, they could end up impacting all of Chaldea's crucial operations. If that happens, oh gosh. I'm gonna check, Murasaki, worry not. Let's go, Chiyome. Yes, Master? Please wait here while we get to the bottom of this mysterious signal, Lady Murasaki. Come, Master, let us be on our way. The Grailfront bores you, J6? Just not a fan of the type of thing, or what? Also, out of curiosity, who here knows of the summer servants that will be happening 2 years from now? The welfare, to be specific. Who knows of the welfare summer servants for 2 years, and who is everybody going to pick for their choice when the time comes to make a choice? Because I already know who I'm picking. But I can sense it. Be careful, Master. We're not far from the powerful magical energy source now. Master, over there. Yes, the Valks. I kind of didn't want to spoil things just in case, but I know which of the 3 Valks I'm choosing. You know, I gotta go with Ortland. Even before that glorious Final Ascension artwork of Ortland, she is the best of the Valks, in my opinion. Something the size of a person just smashed into the floor. Is that Ibaraki? Up. Can't believe she sent me flying with just a flick of her finger. You two, good timing. Or maybe I should say bad timing. Here she comes. Shuten. Shuten Doji. Are you addressing me with that name? You're going for 3rd? I'm definitely going to go for 3rd on the initial rerun. For me, it's definitely Ortland 3rd, and then Helder. I don't know why Helder is the lower of the 3, but, yeah. Definitely got to go with Ortland as the primary, especially with that Final Ascension. Like, hot damn. It's a glorious Final Ascension there. I don't mind being addressed in such an unfamiliar way once or twice, but more than that, and it starts to get a bit tiresome. Or is that your way of messing with me, as I believe they say nowadays? Well, human, Oni. Now that I look closer, well, I never thought I would find a descendant of Saburos here. How interesting. This aura. It belongs to Orochi, the very serpent that cursed my family's bloodline. Only it's far stronger than usual. That would mean this figure staying before us is Shuten Doji, but with the side of that is the child of Ibuki. But with the side that is the child of Ibuki more prominent. Ibuki, huh? You mean Ibuki Doji? Foreshadowing. Yes, this may look like Shuten, but it's not the Shuten Doji we know. Or rather, it's another side of her, the side that makes her one of Japan's 3 most dangerous monsters. The child of Abu. Come to me, Orochi. So... okay, hang on just a moment here. So, I know that there was a lot of, like, weirdness going around when Ibuki Doji was initially released over in JP, which should be happening for us in like a couple of months, I want to say. And I remember there being a lot of like discussion of if she was Shuten or what's going on, but is this official confirmation that Ibuki Doji is just Shuten Doji's mom? So that's interesting to know. Giant Hydra, huh? Careful, Master, if I'm correct, then that serpent is one of the most powerful phantasmals ever to live. It may even qualify as a divine beast. Normal Shuten would never let something like that serve her. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Help me out, Master. This isn't the real Shuten. Well, I mean, she may look like Shuten, but somehow she's not herself. I know. She must have gotten drunk on some poor quality wine or something. In which case, it's my duty as the leader of a way to snap her out of it. Right, I've made up my mind. Let's get ready to rumble! Here they come. Let's do this. I don't know if either of you two are leveled up. I cannot use Shuten Doji. That's kind of funny. I feel like Chiyome might be the one of them that is not leveled. Let me see. So, Chiyome is an assassin. So, let's see here. Assassins. Yep, so Chiyome is not leveled up for me. Is Ibaraki. Ibaraki's not leveled up. Okay, so Chiyome, oh, she's stuck in the front line. That's gonna be annoying. Wait, Ibuki is not Shuten's mom, or? I'm very confused at the whole Ibuki Doji thing, honestly speaking. Okay, who do I want to bring? Let's go with the classic multi-class option. There we go. Zhongyu. We'll go Scotty and Castoria. And then bring along Melt and Jalter so that they can get some bonding done. Jalter. Zhongyu gets Sumo. Scotty gets hers. And Melt gets lunchtime. This should be fine. They are the same being, but only one can exist at a time. Interesting. Like, I know that a lot of people like Ibuki, especially Summer Ibuki, which, honestly speaking, Summer Ibuki just seems a little bit excessive to me. You know? Definitely just seems a little bit excessive, Summer Ibuki does, so... Or like they can't see each other. Okay. Yeah, Summer Ibuki is just a little bit too excessive for my tastes, if you can really call it my tastes. In fact, of all the Summer Serpents coming out 2 years from now, definitely going to be going for Scotty. Probably going to be going for Aris. And then definitely going to be going for Lady Avalon. Well, Lady Avalon's not Summer, was she? Definitely going to be going for Gareth, that's the other one. Well, hello, Shuten. Or not Shuten, whatever. Wait for Summer Lip. You know, it's a meme at this point to wait for Summer Lip. That Lip still has no Summer outfit is a meme at this point, so, you know, who knows when that will happen. Maybe we'll get Santa Lip, after all. That could very well be the case. Santa Lip. Lip does have presence concealment, you know, which would make for a good Santa Claus. Just saying. presence concealment to hide. There could be some humor in the fact that she can't really use chimneys. You know, I can see a lot of ways that Santa Lip could be played up. You know. Santa Claus, there you go. That's another thing. Santa Claus. She sees you when you're sleeping, she knows when you're awake, because she's got presence concealment. She doesn't need a Santa sack because of, Breast Valley. The more and more I say it aloud, the more and more it sounds like Lip would be a perfect Santa servant, actually. It's just going to be a matter of how does Lip become a Santa servant from Martha, since the Santa Spirit origin is passed along between servants. I guess. Because Santa's weird, as far as Fate Verse goes. No battles this time. She's so strong. Her body's unyielding like steel, and her talons are in everything they touch. Is this her true Oni strength, or could it be? Please stand back, Master. Whatever this creature assuming Shuten Doji's appearance is, we have yet to see the true depths of its power. Nonetheless, Master, I swear to you on my life that I will keep you safe no matter what. Lady Doji, is it alright with you if we leave Master out of harm's way? What are you asking me for? I don't need a human helping anyway. Then you have my thanks, Lady Doji. Very well then, Master, I will take it from here. Excuse me. In the meantime, I would ask that you assemble the strongest fighters currently at Chaldea's disposal, and bring them here to help us subdue this non-Shuten Doji. Nope. I'm not leaving. Not gonna leave Shuten like this. We could get a male... True, we could get a male Santa again. In fact, as far as JP goes, this has been the year of male servants. Like, we've had how many new male servants this year in JP compared to the NA server? It was like... Let me see here. So, January... There was nothing new in... There was no... Okay, there was Koyan in January. So I'm pretty sure that Koyan was the only new servant in January, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Koyan of the Light was the new summoning servant for January. February had Seraph and Bazette, so Koyan, Bazette. There was another battle in New York. An Arjuna thing for White Day. I think it was mainly the Trom. That's the thing. Trom is the main thing that was all male servants for the most part, right? Yeah, because we got like Charlemagne, we got Don Quixote, which was, you know, Don Quixote is definitely one I'm looking forward to rolling for. Gotta get that Don Quixote. I look forward to seeing how he's gonna be in events too, because he is awesome. But yeah, lots of male servants this year, so another male Santa could be in the cards. That's right, boss. Well, they're a companion of ours that's tearing up for no reason or whatever, or they're willing to sacrifice themselves just to hold off a threat. We ain't gonna leave one of them behind. Any one of them behind. I know you wouldn't have it any other way, boss. Golden! Hell yeah, all together now. Golden! Anyway, we better hurry this up. Mash has been looking everywhere for you on account of the afternoon meeting, so let's not keep her waiting too long. Yeah, this isn't the normal shooting. So another little mortal has appeared. Get the FGO Arcade Santa. Actually, from what I've heard, they aren't necessarily going to be giving us the arcade-esque servants. At least not in their standard class. Or rather, their standard form. That's why Our Lady Avalon is a pretender class servant, rather than Caster, that Lady Avalon, is in the arcade. So we might not be getting Suzuka, or it was Helena, I think, was the other Santa. While I do appreciate the breadth of knowledge this place contains, I can't say I care for all these little shadows floating about. I still have not seen more than one naturally occurring being here. Oh well, since this library's walls are apparently twisted in on themselves, I see no reason to hold back any longer. Well, shit. Master, I gotta say, this ain't looking good. I never saw it back when I was alive, but I'm sure I've seen this face of hers at least a few times before. And if we're talking about what I've seen as a heroic spirit inscribed in humanity's history, then I've got a few faint memories of actually running into this thing. Damn. Okay, so that's actually kind of interesting, that Kintoki has been summoned and fought Shuten at various points in time. That's why I'm sure of it. Her name is Ibuki Doji. Ibuki Doji. I knew it. Ibuki Doji was the god, the daimojin that resides upon Mount Ibuki. She is a divided spirit of the great divine serpent spirit Yamato no Orochi, Japan's most dangerous dragon. In other words, Ibuki Doji is not a heroic spirit, but one of the divine spirit heads of a multi-headed god. You got it, Chiome. What we're up against here is an honest-to-goodness gorgeous golden god. So I'm wondering if this whole thing, this Shuten, yeah, I was wondering if this is like a legitimate teaser to the fact that Ibuki Doji was going to be a thing, you know. Like, I know that they've said previously that most servants go through a development period of 6 months. So they must have been working on Ibuki, and then they wanted some way to foreshadow her, thus this event. Just like how Kama's interlude there sort of foreshadowed the student council president Arjuna thing, or whatever that's going to be happening a couple years from now. As well as, I guess, also somewhat loosely foreshadowing that she's falling for us even harder, hence her Avenger form that we'll be getting next year. So I'm wondering if all these interludes sort of, I mean, they all of them probably do foreshadow something to some margin, I imagine. So you figured out my name. To think there were 1 or 2 shadows who knew my true godly nature. How amusing. How amusing indeed. I admit I was quite irritated after being stuffed into such a very tiny limiting body, but now, I see. So you've been carrying on up to this point without knowing what I truly am. You there. Yes. You hold a connection to this body, yes? One forged magical energy, a sort of shared bond. So this is what it feels like to hold a connection to a human child. This is pleasant. Most amusing. The hell? I don't know if you've got good luck or bad, Master, but it looks like Ibuki Doji's taken a real liking to you. Also, you there. I mean, a lot of servants get teased for a long time before getting released. Like, Roland was teased way back when Astolfo's interlude was out, and he only just was released in JP-verse, so, you know. Yeah. You're the child of Sekiryu, the Red Dragon, are you not? To think they would produce a child in the human world. How amusing. Looks like she's taken a liking to you too, Lord Kintoki. Come on, that can't be right. It can't, can it? And you. Are you speaking to me? You are a descendant of Saburo. Very well, I will allow it. Indeed, it seems as there are a number of beings here with some connection to me. How unexpected. Now she's taken a liking to you too. No fair. Why am I the only one she doesn't like? Why am I the only one getting left out? I mean, never mind that. Who cares about that? Not me, I can tell you that. The problem is that thing isn't Shuten, and when it comes to Shuten, I accept no substitutes. I only agreed to settle down in Chaldea because Shuten's here. That's it. No other reason. Kintoki? Yeah, boss? How do we get your girlfriend back to normal, Kintoki? Well, we've never really had her quite this crazy, but still pretty much how you'd expect. When she gets like that, the only recourse is this. Lord Kintoki is holding his belt and flexing. So I take it that means We need to transform. No, I'm talking about sumo. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be that. Fist fight, wrestling, anything will do. Okay, Kentoki. Clearly, Kentoki, you want to do something else, so, you know what? We'll leave you with Shuten, and, well, let's get you to a better room first, okay? Just go do your wrestling, quote-unquote, or sumo wrestling, quote-unquote, in a bedroom, Kentoki. But as we gotta let her blow off some steam, or she'll end up blowing up all of Chaldea. I don't know if it makes her a Mitama or a Nigi Mitama, but I do know the kind of god we're dealing with here. So what do you want to do now, Master? Hit her with everything we got? Oh yeah, now we're talking golden. Hear that, god of Ibuki? Let's you and us have a sumo match. God versus heroic spirit. So are we truly gonna settle this sumo? Sumo's meant to be entertainment for the gods, but how can you entertain a god if you challenge them directly? The target is smiling, and it seems she's taking up a sumo stance herself. I'm not completely following along here. But we're starting this with sumo. Following this sumo, yeah? Okay, fine by me. I'm pretty good at sumo myself. Shuten doesn't usually let herself get drunk off her wine. But when she does, she always wants to do sumo, and I've always beaten her. And see, how many times has that happened? You need to ask once. Really are going to settle this with sumo? Let's not forget that Lord Kentoki of Mount Ashigara could hold his own even against a bear. You know, I'm just gonna say this. Holding his own against a bear doesn't really compare to holding his own against a god. Sumo party started. Lightning charge. Don't remember anyone calling me that when I was alive, but as a heroic spirit, I'm definitely Kintoru of Mount Ashigara. So don't worry, when I did sumo as Kaidomaru, I threw down bears and Oni alike. When it comes to contests of strength like sumo, I never lost. So with the legend of Kintoru or whatnot giving me extra fuel for my fire, I'll show you even I can throw down a holy mountain god. Very well then, come. That does it. I need to get at least one good hit in on for payback, or I'll never let it down. I'll be taking part in this contest as well. I understand Lady Ibuki is not directly responsible for my curse that has plagued my clan's bloodline ever since my ancestor Kogosaburo's time. But this may be the closest I will ever come to telling Yamato no Orochi where he can shove that curse. Good, good. Show me your true strength. Assuming you can survive long enough to do so. 300 centimeters. You know, I wouldn't put it past Kentoki to do so. He has a mech suit after all. Okay, you know what? I don't have golden. I really wish I had golden, so I'm going to be using golden here. Let's also switch in Wava instead of Scotty. Yeah, the OG golden is definitely one servant I would really like to get. Is he at a rate up during the Hien event? Or the Hien summoning period? Because if so, I might aim for him a little bit then. Because I really, really would like golden. Really, really would. He has banner? Good. The Great Serpent's Blessing. Heroic Spirit Sumo before the gods. That's a bit of a mouthful, but still sweet. Alright. And I will definitely be... Yes, I look forward to his skin. Nothing wrong with his current skin, but... I mean, his card looks very, very wonky. That side profile does not do him justice, let's be honest here. He looks dorky. Just go that. And then do a booster. And focus down Ibuki. His skin looks awesome, so I very much hope to get him and his skin. Not bad damage, not great either, but not bad. Ooh, we got a Brave Chain. Kentucky, don't you know better than to smoke? I mean, I'm also fine with getting Raikou as well, honestly speaking. A Buster AoE Berserker would be nice. I only really have quick AoE Berserkers after all, so a Buster would be appreciated. Why am I doing so much less damage? Like, good gracious. Did the Mystic Code buff give me that much boosting? BAQ, this actually might be enough. Alright, Ibuki be done. Oh, it's probably not going to be until late. Yeah, it's not until December, it looks like. Wow, I didn't realize it was so far out. I thought it was sooner than December. But no, we're getting the Gouda Gouda and Imaginary Scramble first. I hope I will have enough quirks after Imaginary Scramble, because I need to get me a Van Gogh. I will definitely need to get me my own Van Gogh. Oh no, it looks like it'll be a rotating banner, it looks like. It's gonna be, I'm looking up the thing now, it looks like it's going to be a rotation between Kintoki and Raikou, with Danzo and Ibaraki always on the rate up. This is a backline. So yeah, we should be good. It should be good, it looks like. I'll be good to focus down getting Kintoki. Ah, excuse me. But that's another one that bites the dust. Ah. I just need to see if there's going to be anybody else on raid up during the Imaginary Scramble other than Van Gogh. How do you like them apples? I didn't hold back anything. Not magical energy, not nothing. I used up every last golden spark in me till I had nothing left. I used them with my whole body instead of just my axe this time. What part of that was sumo? And it seemed to me there was just as many fists, blades, and noble phantasms as in normal battle. Don't question it, Chiyome. Don't question it. And yet, somehow the so-called Lady Ibuki Doji seems to be enjoying herself more now. I only hope this is enough to satisfy this god and have her relinquish her hold on Lady Shuten Doji. So if we're not so lucky, I must at least make sure that Master remains safe. Shuten. That was so much fun I just couldn't hold it in anymore. All that energy, poof, gone in an instant, thanks to all of you. Why, I can't even remember the last time I got so worked up. That aside, I see you've got Ibaraki, Chiyome, the blonde muscle-headed brat, and Master all in one place. How did that happen? And why were we all just slugging it out now? Shootin'. Shootin', it's really you. Why, Ibaraki? Whatever's the matter? You're positively quivering. There, it's okay. Thank goodness, she really is back to her old self. Thank goodness. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I experienced such spine-tingling chills. Man, glad that's over with. What in the world has gotten into all of you? What a mess you all are, subbing into your sleeves like that. Why, you. On second thought, I'm not going to bother telling you off now. Too much of a hassle. Besides, we're all Giga Golden tired out here. Giga Golden. Really? You're saying I was laughing, behaving like a completely different well, a completely different Oni, anyway. You're just being silly now, Master. That couldn't happen. That couldn't have happened, could it, brat? I wish that was true, but it ain't. That was Ibuki Doji, alright, no mistake. Now, you two, put that brat brain of yours to use for once. It's not as if I grew an extra heads, is it? I wasn't talking about Kuzu Ryu, the Ninth Dragon. I was talking about Ibuki. I no one ever saw her back when I was alive. The only one that I saw them was you. But as a Zork spirit, I've got a few more memories that happen to include her. How about you, Shuten? I mean, after all, she's part of... Shut up, brat. Even she always said you've got another side to you that's... I said, shut up. Ooh. Have we ever seen that I don't think we've ever seen that expression on Shuten. Like, even when she was psychopath during the, Shimosa singularity, I don't think we've ever seen Shuten look like that. Probably. I know you heard me. Some things needn't be spoken of. Ibuki Doji. Ibuki. Is that right? This is really starting to piss me off. It was supposed to be my turn, damn it. Hey, Master. Brat. Yeah? What's up? If I ever start acting up like that again, it'll just be because I got drunk on some bad wine. So if it happens, you go right ahead and chop my head off, okay? I'm not gonna do that. Well, thanks for nothing. That ain't funny. That's fine, I wasn't supposed to be. You know, the thing about me is I love wine, I love getting drunk. And if I can mix some bloodshed in with my mind, so much the better. You want to cut off an arm? Great. A leg? I'm all for it. I can even make do with my bones getting torn out and crushed into tiny pieces. But what I can't stand is losing what makes me, me. Getting drunk, having fun, that's all for me and me alone. If I have to spend my life doing things I can't stand, I'd just as soon as be dead. So I'm no longer me anymore, whether it's from drinking too much or just losing my mind. Well, I'd much rather you chop up my head and put me out of my misery, you know? So promise me you'll do that for me, Master. I mean it. Okay. Now, okay, I honestly do understand how she feels now. So, essentially, if she loses herself completely, if she is no longer Shuten Doji, she would rather her body not exist and tarnish her name or something along those lines. I understand how you feel now. Is that so? Well, that's okay then. Still not top of your head, though. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? Oh well, I can live with that for now. Anyway, thank you for snapping me out of it. Don't worry, I'll give you a much more personal thank you real soon. You better be prepared yourself. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Got it. On second thought, no thanks. There's no golden way you're gonna think us in a way we'd actually appreciate. Figured that out, did you? Why, you. I'm gonna... Please tell me I'm in one of their rooms and not my room, because I want to leave them alone. Yes, that's right. I found out what she was doing in the library at the time. The security cameras Lady Da Vinci suggested I install proved to be tremendously useful. Yes, that's right. They're a very convenient tool for modern civilization. At any rate, as for what she was doing, well, she was reading a book. The Shuten Doji Picture Scroll. Actually, it was a book of annotations from the scroll, complete with large explanatory illustrations. As I recall, it depicts Shuten Doji's final moments in vivid color. It's generally believed that Lady Minamoto no Raiko was the one who cut off Shuten Doji's head, which the picture scroll confirms. But based on what I know, the one who actually cut off her head was... I'm sorry, I shouldn't say any more. Well, it wouldn't be my place. Okay, I need to look this up now. You've piqued my curiosity, Murasaki. The Shuten / Doji picture scroll. Is this a legitimate thing? It is a legitimate thing. And it is kind of graphic, too. Interesting. All I can say is that Shuten Doji lived her life solely for her own pleasures. Right up until she died. I wonder what she thought upon seeing that scroll depicting the moment of her final demise. Okay, hang on. I need to look this up on private browsing because I switched to the images, and while I do get the legitimate Shuten Doji picture scroll thing, I'm also getting a lot of Fate Shuten, which is hysterical. Let me make just sure that Fate history in my search bar isn't, you know, causing a bias. Or what it was, the shock was so great it made her forget who she was, and brought an entirely different side of her. Interesting. So, skill rank up, battle... Nope, it's not my Fate bias. Interesting. So, battle continuation A plus becomes Oni's head EX, which becomes an NP charge. Okay, that's actually kind of useful. Not kind of useful, that's very useful. Okay, I've got like 40 minutes left before I need to call stream here. I could do a longer one, or I could do a short one. Let's go ahead and... let's do one of them that's not on a rate up here. You know, let's go Danzo. Danzo I like. I think we'll do Danzo's here. We have a guest servant, but they are not going to be the star of the show. The star of the show is going to be Danzo. Assassin. And the Danzo is quick and buster based. Yeah, so let's swap out Castoria for Scotty. This will probably be the last one, unless it's relatively short, then we might do Bedivire's as well. Lord. I knew it, I can't play it back. My memories are just too damaged. Even though I've been reborn as a heroic spirit. No, even though I have gained this shadow of my old form, the damage to my memories remains extensive. I am Danzo, Katao Danzo, a mechanical puppet ever on the verge of breaking down. If I had only materialized without all this damage, it might have been of better use to master. As it stands now, my combat functionality should be more than adequate. Still, I cannot help but wonder how things might have gone differently. What if I had materialized without all the damage? What if I had arrived altogether blank without archives full of fragmented data? But then for some reason... whenever I start thinking like things like that, two conflicting thoughts flash through my head. That I am fine just the way I am now, and that it is better that I retain memories of my past. Even if most of them remain out of reach. I didn't know that Danzo was damaged when we summoned her, so that does offer the opportunity for, like, a swimsuit variant of Danzo to not be damaged and just be more complete human looking, I guess. Why? I would definitely like a summer Danzo. Definitely would. Ah, so this is before... okay, so this is pre-Lost Belts. You've been having daydreams. Yes, I have, which is odd because I was not designed for such things. At least there is no mention about daydreaming in my technical specifications. I'm a machine. For me to stand around and space out, as you might say, in this manner should be unthinkable. And this has been happening more and more often lately, huh? But never during a race shift or combat training. Correct. So it only happens when you're idle, on standby in Chaldea. Yeah, I think that's worth looking into. Come on then, let's get you checked out in the infirmary. Just give me a sec while I sign some resources for it. Oh, well. Poor choice of words? Okay. Sorry about that. Let's go run some diagnostics on you then. Start with a diagnostic scan. Honestly, I'd like to go ahead and analyze your whole body while we're at it, not just your head. But seeing your Kashin Koji's masterpiece, and he was one of the greatest necromancers to ever live, that might not really be in the cards. So our first order of business will be getting to the bottom of this daydreaming business. Sound good? Yes, that sounds very good. Thank you, Lady Da Vinci. Interesting. Alright, I've got the scan results. There seems to be some manner of bug in Danzo's central processor located within her database. kind of bug? Well, it may not be a bug at all. It's even possible it might be sort of Maytrap-based virus, for want of a better term. But since this data shouldn't normally exist, it's safe to say it's responsible for these daydreams she's been having. Normally, we'd fight Magecraft to handle these sorts of spirit origin abnormalities. But since she used to be a machine before she became a heroic spirit, that gives us alternative options. While healing spells designed for human bodies will suffice with this particular malady, we do have some other treatment options here at Chaldea. We will sync our central processor with Chaldea servers and run our strongest anti-malware program, by which I mean, you, Mr. Soul. We'll use the simulator to send your consciousness directly into Miss Danzo's database. Of course you will. I'm glad you understand. Alright, let's get started. Danzo's in the infirmary right now in hibernation mode. Sleeping, basically. We've already got her synced up with Shiva, so that's all that's left to send you in. Once you're inside her mind, all you have to do is find the bug in their database, destroy it, and since we still have all the data from Shimosa, it'll be just as though you are dreaming your way into her database, only via the simulator. I'll make sure they're patched in your magical circuits too, that way you ought to be able to use combat summons and mystic codes inside her memory. We could also send a single heroic spirit along with you for good measure, but... Master, please take me with you. I promise you won't regret it. That'd be great, Kotaro. So Kotaro is definitely the silver support. Can you hear me, Senpai? I've confirmed your connection to Danzo's database. You should both be in her records now. That is, you should be in one of her memories. Looks like we're back in Shimosa. If my own memory serves, Master, this is... Welcome, Master. Welcome, Lord Kotaro. Danzo! Thank you for coming all this way, Master. I'm Danzo's sense of self. Oh good, your guide is here. Thanks to Danzo's mechanical nature, she can direct her consciousness to her own mind even when her body is hibernating. I've gotta say, these mechanical heroic spirits sure have a lot going for them. Anyway, if you have any questions about anything that happens there, she'll probably know what's up. Miss Danzo's database is essentially the equivalent of a human brain's memory. However, unlike a human, her memories are nearly accurate. It would be no exaggeration to say that they are a perfect copy of the world that she experienced in that time. Tell me, Miss Danzo, what year is it there? I'm not sure. I don't remember ever seeing a place like this before. Lord Holmes is right. I record everything I see, hear, smell, and touch exactly as I experience it. Yet I have no memory of this place whatsoever. Perhaps this is a fragment of one of my lost memories. I think this is Shimosa. It is, Master. I'm sure of it. This is the Shimosa province in the 16th year of the Kanai period. Lady Danzo should have no record of this time or place. Master, get back. Lord Kotaro, Master, something ominous is coming. Something with a lot of magical energy. And that's not all. Something is happening to... Excuse me. Sky. Prepare for battle. Yes, Master. Fuma and Puppet. Unknown hostile data is about to make contact with you, Senpai. Please be careful. I'm curious as to what's going on here. Curiouser and curiouser. Morning ghosts. I forgot I had her in her final ascension, which is very nice. I should have focused on that 47,000 HP ghost. Okay. You're AoE, correct, Danzo? Yeah. Trying to think the best way to go here. I think we do this. This. And this. And then... do. First place will go down, possibly third. No, third place did not go down. That's unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Dark Warriors. Okay. Ghost goes down first. Maybe. Why are you focusing poor Scotty down? What did she ever do to you? We got a brave chain here, so we'll make use of that. BAQ or BQB. Was really hoping for some crits amongst those. Really, really was. Good crit there, Waver. Good crits. Waver's a crit machine. I like how they're not even focusing down Danzo at all. It's almost funny. This. High NP strike from Danzo. High overcharge, rather. Which I'm not sure if it'll do anything or not. It will do extra damage to demons, so it will do pretty much nothing extra here. That's fine. We can go like this. Still the one that's gonna for sure die. Thank you, Weva. And finish it. Okay, easy enough, I guess. That was the first one. Second one is gonna be some post story. I think there's gonna be some post. Nope, no post story. Surprise. Got Kotaro. Danzo's not gonna look too hot here, but we're gonna still go with her anyways because this is hers. The skies returned to normal, but I still don't know what these creatures were. I do recognize them as monsters, but I'm certain I have no recollection of them nor this place. This Shimosa was parallel, so... Cross-reference complete. As we suspect, you're in the recreated Shimosa. The hostile deity also appeared to be a perfect replication of the creatures you and Kotaro fought there. But of course, Danzo that was summoned to Chaldea is the Kato Danzo from our world. She shouldn't have anything to do with the Danzo you met in Shimosa, so then how is this happening? I thought this was a recreation of one of my fragmented records from after my primary operational period. A time that I have no recollection of. Is this not the case? No, it isn't. Those monsters we just fought are definitely the same ones we saw in the parallel Shimosa. That looks for everything we've seen here so far, in truth. I see, very well. I understand. I'm sure you already know this, but let me tell you about the state of my database, just so we're all caught up. My body was created by Kashin Koji, and my Fuma ninja arts were installed by the first Fuma clan leader, Lord Kotaro's predecessor. Following my creation, I served as a shinobi during the Age of War. During that time, I accumulated many different experiences in the course of my duties. I served many different masters and carried out many different missions. Then I began to break down with Kashin Koji gone, and the first Fuma having long passed away. My functionality continued to deteriorate, including my central processor. I am certain I spent that time doing something, but my records are highly fragmented. I cannot be certain of what. Some of my memories indicate that I stayed in a village somewhere and made use of my Fuma ninja arts. Yes, they give me the impression that I was there doing something for a fairly long time, but unfortunately they are far too fragmented and the details too unclear to tell what it was. The only thing I know for certain is that, in the end, I completely ceased to function. In human terms, I was dead. That much is clear. Hey, miss me, I'm back, and I've got the results of our analysis of that red sky and those monsters you just ran into. They both came from the bug we're trying to track down. I've also managed to pinpoint their origin, thanks to the data I got from your battle. Would you mind leading the way for us, Miss Danzo? I would be glad to. I can also see the point of origin, thanks to my synchronization with Chaldea's servers. Let us be on our way then, Master. You too, Lord Kotaro. Alright. There's more to unpackage there, Danzo. Lots and lots more to unpackage. I smell food. I recognize this place. I'm seeing it on our monitors too. It looks like a large town from the early Edo period. This is Tokyo Castle Town, only it's absolutely massive compared to the counterpart in proper human history. In the Kanto region of the world, it was second only to Edo. Tokyo Castle, according to my database, this did not even exist in the 16th period of Kanai. For that matter, wasn't Tokyo Castle in Kazusa, not Shimosa? It's one of several ways in which its parallel world differs significantly from ours. At any rate, there is something even stranger going on. This is a fairly big town, yet there are no people here. Not a single person, huh? So this place merely has the appearance of a town. How disturbing. Let us move on. The origin point is right up ahead. You mean Tokyo Castle? The keep specifically, though I must say I'm surprised that Tokyo Castle is such a large and impressive keep. I expect this town must have been quite lively under normal circumstances. There was a lot of activity here, for sure. I'm a bit disappointed by the 16th year of Kanyai. The Shimbara Rebellion was over, along with all of Japan's other large-scale wars. The Tokugawa regime was the start of an age of peace and prosperity. Tokugawa! I would like to see such things for myself, if only once. But I digress. Forgive me. Come, let us be on our way. Right. This is just as I suspected. Lady Danzo. Oh, my apologies. That infiltrating enemy castles is one of Shinobi's most important duties, yet in this case we simply walked in unchallenged. I seem to be so disappointed that I could not help but complain. I guess I'm still quite inexperienced. Not at all. I know just how you feel, Lady Danzo, and you're right. It is incredibly disappointing. Not only are there no samurai guarding the castle, there aren't even any rival shinobi to contend with. If we don't need to sneak across the ceiling or under the floor, we shinobi may not even be here. Stealth is actually a little bit my forte. Oh, right. I'm so sorry, Master. Of course I would never ask you to imitate ninja. Sure, it's probably a good thing that security wasn't too tight here, but keep your guard up anyway. You're almost at the origin point, and there's a big clump of abnormal data just ahead. Be ready for a fight? Let's-a go. Yes, Master. Agreed. Oh, that's the twisting. What the? I'm reading magical energy of unknown origin swirling around the entire area. There's a high density concentration right in the center of the room. It must be the origin point. You said this bug might be something akin to a magecraft-based virus, right? The summonous feeling, the sheer malicious vindictiveness, this can only be some kind of curse. And if it's Caster knows this parallel Shimosa, this must be one of his malignant seeds. His seeds? Indeed, indeed it is. High-density magical energy is taking on a new shape. Looks like it's capable of combat too, just like those monsters we fought earlier. Friggin' Doman! Ask and you shall receive. Indeed, it is I. Who are you? Caster of Limbo. You're still alive. Am I? At any rate. Long time no see, or should I say, perhaps it was just yesterday last we met. Ah, no matter. I don't see that accursed Shinmen Musashi here. nor that farce of the ironic excuse for a Counterforce Guardian. Without them, there is no possible way for you to triumph over me. You lack the strength. So what will you do? Run away? Cry and beg for your life. By all means, run away with your tail between your legs. Cry, grovel, beg for forgiveness. It's all the same to me now that you're trapped in my bounded field. I decide whether you live or die, and I plan to keep you alive for a long, long time. You have so much suffering to do. Now, how I want to go about it? Ah, yes, I've got it. You there, the Shinobi heroic spirit. You're to do your best samurai impression and commit seppuku. Shut up, you monster. Oh, but I haven't even begun to indulge my monstrous side. Now what to do about the Master of Chaldea? Perhaps I'll turn him into a lump of meat or keep him somewhere between life and death for... It's fast that flash just now. Not another word out of you, monster. I don't know what you're talking about, but I do know this. I won't let you lay so much as a finger on Master. Don't you dare speak to him. Don't you even look at him. Now die. Now I see you are a servant of heroic spirit. The far cry from the unit I embedded with my ultimate technique. Your blade will never reach me. Your mind will never be free. And I will drink every last drop of all that pathetic regret. You're utterly detestable. Indeed. Limbo, I know this version of you isn't a servant. I could sense it if you were really here. You're right, Kotaro. He does have a lot of magical energy, but he isn't a heroic spirit. Looks like he's just a program comprised of high-density magical energy. He might have the energy, but he's got no soul or spirit origin. And he's no more than a curse or a malignant spirit. Be gone, you caster of Limbo lookalike, or else I will cut you to shreds and make you disappear. Good, that's a spirit, but I wouldn't take me so lightly just because I'm a curse if I were. I'm the 5th head of the Fuma clan, Fuma Kotaro. I've achieved the ultimate mastery of the Fuma arts, one of which was inherited from an Oni. There is no way the Oni I created through blood, sweat, and tears will fail to destroy a curse created by a mere man. Mastery. Fuma. Well said, 5th head, Lord Kotaro. Mastery of the Fuma arts is exactly the great feat that the first Fuma hoped one of his successors would accomplish. If you have come that far, we have nothing at all to fear from this strange and disturbing clump of magical energy. That long time she spent using the Fuma arts, I'm pretty sure, was being a mother to Kotaro. Let's put an end to this, Master. Let's kick his ass! And then she died. And then she became a heroic spirit. Pretty young. I really shouldn't be tired, considering I napped before I used to. Whoa! Out of control engine overload. Boost to everything, but also with a side serving of over the time burning. That's dangerous. I need to let Danzo survive to the final wave here. Or at least build up an NT before the final wave and then go from there. Yeah. Really, I would love it if I crit more often. Game. Really, really would like critting on some of those other cards as well. I said critting, not being crit game. There's a very, very, very distinct difference here. Come on, Waver. You needed to crit at least once there, man. Danzo's nearly down. Not good. Okay. We should have enough oomph to push through this one, though. Didn't. I should have... Scotty's boost wouldn't have helped too much. Because the NT is Buster. That should be enough to kill. It is indeed. Nicely, nicely done. And the final wave is the Great Ghost of Shimosa. Danzo, you're not going to be much help here, unfortunately. Oh man, I completely forgot to use any of Danzo's skills or anything there. Sorry, Danzo. Super sorry if you perish here. Sorry, Danzo. Totally unintentional. Melt, I'm sorry to call upon you like this, Melt, but you need to finish this. Honestly, that was luck that Melt was the next in line. Because otherwise this would be a lot longer battle. But now, we're about to wrap this up like it's nobody's business. Yeah, more stars wouldn't hurt. All the buffs. Here we go. Delete. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Mechanical Ninja Art Fuma Missile. It will tear any target apart, even a monster. Caster of Limbo, or whatever remains of you, go away and leave us alone. If you ever think of trying something like this again, then I will crush you as many times as it takes. Noble Phantasm, release. Allow me to join you, Lord Kotaro. Of course. Evil Wind Deathstorm, Immortal Chaos Brigade. And this is not at all. I have one more technique for you, a dark and cursed one. This is not a Fuma technique. It is in fact not a technique used by any human. It is my forbidden ultimate technique for sealing away with Oni for those who have fallen. I swore I would never use this in the presence of another. Though this is my own database, it is a fleeting illusion, not unlike a dream. Here I can cross this line at least once. Forgive me, Master. I'm seeing something in Danzo's hand. Is that a moonflower? I'm sorry. Wow, insta-kill. Once I got the flower I hold in my hand, it causes my enemy's head to fall on the spot. Damn! Impressive, Lady Danzo. Yojutsu Jizanoho, Moonflower. It is a cursed forbidden technique. Please forget you saw it. She just summoned King Hassan to have them present their neck, and then Hassan just bamfs out. So it almost looks like they finished the battle. Senpai Kotaro and Danzo are all doing fine. They should put an end to Da Vinci. The other one was Cassie's. I think. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh yeah, right. The battle's all over. I'm seeing the abnormal data disappear on my monitor too. That's all well and good for now, but there's still something strange about this. What do you mean? I'm looking at the damage to your database right now, and a segment of it has been repaired perfectly. I wonder what's going on. We determined that mysterious data causing this daydream malfunction was either a bug or a virus. I've not changed my position there, of course. However, what if the purpose of this strange data lay not in destroying Danzo, but in repairing her? Of course, that alone does not tell us why this data was sent, but opposing forces have been known to make merciful gestures towards their enemy at times. Again, Holmes, are you doing it again? Well, no, I wouldn't say I knew right away. This was merely one of many possibilities. So you didn't do it again. Damn it, Holmes! Oh, Holmes. Lord. These pieces are fitting together. Something is taking shape within me. I'm finally going to see this memory I was never able to play back. It may still be just a small piece of my memories, but I can sense it knitting itself together anew. It's the record of a certain day, a day that transpired after Kashin Koju and the first Fuma were gone. After I've traveled around all of Japan and fighted in its wars. It was still a turbulent time of war, but for me at least, things had calmed down considerably at this point. It was so long ago. So very, very long since I was able to view the events of this lost record. In human terms, this would be a memory. I'm back. Good job. You finished exactly 30 minutes sooner today than you did last time. What's more, the mountain you crossed today is the steepest in Sagami. You did well to traverse them. Well done, Lord Fifth. Thank you. Oh, but it's still too soon to call me that. I have a long way to go before I'm worthy. That's why I'm still on training with you. Once I've learned all the Fuma arts and made them my own, that's when I'll start going by the Fifth. So until then, I shall call you Lord Kotaro. Don't. I insist, at least let me call you by your name. You've already been chosen as the clan's successor. You should be proud of that, Lord Kotaro. Given your current stage of progression, I will respect your wish to not be addressed as the Fifth. But you've already been named as Fuma Kotaro. You cannot go by your childhood name forever. I'm sure your late father would want the same. Okay. Okay. Good, now let's get ready for dinner. Today, instead of returning to Fuma Village, we'll be staying in that cabin there. You mean we're not just gonna have Hyder gone? You're a growing boy, you need large meals to help you grow big and strong. Okay. I'll go catch some fish and game then. No need, I've already caught a number of trout. I can cook them in the cabin's fireplace. I also killed a rabbit to make soup. You need as much nourishment as you can get. I love trout and rabbit, but, Are you gonna cook them, Mother? Usually someone in the village prepares meals. Yes. Since you are kind enough to call me Mother, I thought I would try to act like one. If it's not too presumptuous of me. No, Mother, not at all. I can't wait to try your cooking. Then let's go back to the cabin. Is it normal for mothers to hold their children's hand at times like this? I think so. Then take my hand and let's be on our way, Kotaro. Aww. Oh, that took much longer than I expected. But at long last, the connection is made, a single cherished treasure, at least for you. A record of memory that you yourself single out as being precious. Do you continue to cherish it? You need memories that inspire warmth inside that cold, unfeeling body. You must not forget that which you love. No, that won't do it all. Not at all. Why? Why are you doing this? Are you really helping me to recall these irreplaceable memories? I thought I had forgotten them for good. Yes, of course, you were truly in a sorry state of disrepair, after all. You were so broken down that you couldn't even remember your own precious past or why you were made to begin with. I couldn't bear it. I simply couldn't bear it. Why? That would just be far too dull. Yes, dreadfully dull. How could I hope to truly devastate you if I didn't know exactly what I want to break? That's why I did this. That's why I brought your memory back. A precious, cherished memory, just like a real human's. So you care for this child as your own, even though you only have oil running in your veins instead of blood? I see, that's great. Wonderful, even. I'm so glad to hear that, my little wooden doll. I can't begin to understand why you cherish this memory so, but please do not stop. Because one day I will return, I will see that you are utterly destroyed. Destroyed? You mean you're going to break me? Oh no. I mean, I'm going to devastate you. I'm going to destroy that which you cherish most. I'm going to find the dead shadow of the servant who looks exactly like the living boy you care so very much for. I'm going to find the man you love, the so-called apple of your eye, and I'm going to crush him to a pulp right in front of you. And when that time comes, I look forward to seeing your face twist in anguish, my beloved wooden doll. Doman is a dick. That's mean. That's evil, honestly. Welcome back, Senpai. You did great. How's Danzo? She okay? Yes, she's fine. In fact, she's just finished rebooting. I'm back, Lady Danzo. Small smile. Welcome back, Kotaro. Malicious purposes, but it served to have a happy ending. That's nice. That is really nice. We get our quartz reward for the interlude. And Danzo's profile gets an update. Ah, it mentions the second noble phantasm. Unspeakably cruel assassination technique. Oh, and then this is also here. Yep. Just mentioning how she's the mother of Danzo. And I think that is going to be where I call the stream, because I can smell food, and it is nearly... I've got 5 minutes left before I would normally call it, so I'm going to call this stream of Fate Grand Order here. Next week is the Dance in the Land of Shadows event, so we'll probably be doing that for a majority of the time. But that is the future. For now, I've been Soulrack Dragon. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There is plenty of content for you to enjoy. Once again, thank you so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.